Tonight I've got a useful tip about how to reframe the idea of setbacks as it pertains to manifesting your dream body or really any desire. You first need to ask yourself how it is exactly that you are defining and framing the word setback. I personally don't even have the word setback in my vocabulary that I use when I think about my manifestations or my life. I find setback to be a very limiting term, a very negative connotation, and I simply do not have availability for words like that as it pertains to me and how my life is going to go. When I talk with the patients I treat at my weight loss clinic, I frequently hear the word setback used in conjunction with some sort of disappointment about how their week went in terms of weight loss. Typically, I will hear them relate it to a stressful event or perhaps a happy event such as a graduation or a party, something like that, that gets them off track from whatever their plan was and causes a quote-unquote setback. Setback is a word that I frequently hear used to justify whatever lack of forward motion in their particular goal is happening. This is a word that reinforces a self-identity of I'm not there yet. It reinforces a self-identity of maybe I won't get there, I'm not worthy of this. It, in the short term, makes them feel better about their lack of progress because it places the responsibility on a factor outside of them. But the truth is that responsibility is always ours. Now, events that we experience may not be our fault, but they are ultimately our responsibility. When we think about manifesting, everything that we experience in our outward life is a reflection of our thoughts and belief systems. So it's literally impossible to experience the world outside of the way that you experience your beliefs. Until you recognize this, you're going to want to push the responsibility onto others when you don't experience success in your life. But this is erroneous. Do not do this. Always take the responsibility on yourself for the things that you can do in your life to change it. It's going to be no one else's responsibility but yours. You must go within and always start with you. There is no one to change but self. Thank you, Neville, for that wonderful quotable. And maybe this is a tricky transition for you because we've been largely indoctrinated our whole life that we are victims of society, we are victims of other people. And while we may be victims, it is still our responsibility to climb out from those experiences and decide how those things are going to affect our life going forward. In my reality, the only thing I experience are events and situations whereby I learn, I grow, and I come forward even stronger. Tell me in the comments, have you used the word setback as a way to push off responsibility to someone else? Love ya.